Well, guys, back at the ferry house and got all the siding done, pretty much all ready to go. Just got a couple final things we're painting up, but concrete. So I need to make a concrete sidewalk from the front porch to this concrete. So this has got to figure it out. It's gonna be a couple steps in it or something, I'm thinking. We'll see what happens. Well, guys, there it is. A little different than what I was thinking, but this is about the easiest way. I was gonna make some kind of pitch thing over here, and I was gonna actually have the whole thing over here. Then somebody brought to my attention that people coming over would actually walk right here off the other concrete that I have. So this is a straight path. I did not do a step in it. It drops almost 6 inches from the top down to there, and was able to pour it, get it put in. Everything worked fine. Just poured it a little bit stiffer, but just letting it all cure up now. I just got done brooming it and cleaning it up and everything. Gonna let this sit, and then tomorrow I'll be able to pop the forms off of it and then start backfilling all this with dirt and everything and tapering it off into the yard and backfilling on the other side. And then I'll be filling all that in over there with get rid of all the weeds. Started working over there in the corner, and then lay down some landscaping fabric, and then put in I'm gonna put in some like gravel, Peabody pea stuff, pea stone, something like that, and arrange these rocks in here. It's kind of a little rock garden thing. But it went all in. Everything's all good. Had some helpers. I had the boys coming out here and they helped me carry all the bags. They're 80-pound bags. We ended up putting 41 bags of concrete in here and got this all poured out. Looking really good. Now it's got a 6.5-inch riser for the concrete up to the porch, and now we can get that all cleaned up when the forms come off, and stain a little bit of deck there, and it'll look really nice. So only a couple things to finish. I gotta do the pipes on the back, and I gotta fix that chimney, stuff like that, and pretty much complete with this place. I'll show you what my brother-in-law and my sister are doing. They are going to town on this thing. The shed is it was falling apart, and I just actually bought a gallon of blue paint, was gonna paint it. They haven't really went to it and basically rebuilding the whole thing. I do have some roof steel. I'm gonna throw some roof steel up on the roof, so it's all good. But they just got done all primer in it and everything else, and they've been adding boards all along the bottom and doing all kinds of stuff. Got it all nice and secured up and everything, and they got a coat of primer on there, and then they're gonna like paint all of it blue next and get that painted up, and then white on the corners. So yeah, lots of work been happening. It's been a long week, but gotta fix those couple pipes, but it's really coming together. So I am gonna head home. I gotta go return the bow float and stuff like that, and I'm gonna go home and sit on an ice pack and let my back recover a little bit. It's been a long wait. Well, there it all is, guys. It's all done. Sidewalk is in. It's all curing. It's got to water it once in a while. Keep it wet for a couple days and everything. Let it cure slow. But yeah, really nice. I wasn't gonna do this slope thing all the way down. It's almost a 6-inch drop, but I tapered it. This side over here is higher than that side, so it's tapered that way so the water runs that way. So I think it's gonna work just fine. And then, you know, I got steps to deal with, walking on the sidewalk, stepping up on steps. But I threw some dirt in there. It's gonna settle over time and everything. I gotta get some grass seed and just throw it on there and stuff. And over in here, I'm gonna get in here and clean all the rest of these weeds out. I'm gonna spray all this in here with some weed killer, put some landscaping fabric down on, and I don't know what I'm gonna put in there. It could be bark, could be stone, I'm not really sure. I haven't made up my mind, but position these rocks kind of a little better, and then just kind of make this an area, kind of like a rock garden type thing. Put some planters in here with flowers or something like that. Who knows? But something that you don't have to come back in here and mow. And try to make it the least amount of maintenance as possible is basically what I'm trying to do. Yeah, just this little piece of grass up here and it goes around. So keep on working. Thought I'd show you guys the shed too. My sister and my brother-in-law have taken it upon themselves to remodel this here shed. I wasn't really planning on keeping it. It was kind of pretty rotten and stuff. They've actually rebuilt it. Had a big old huge pallet that I had to buy for all the siding that I got to carry to haul all the siding and stuff. You had to buy this from Menards. It was 75 bucks that you had to pay for shipping, or I don't know, whatever cost they had. And they cut that pallet apart and they put new boards all the way along the bottom and the bottom rung, and there was a hole over there. Did that with my tractor. And they have been going at this thing and making this thing actually really nice. We've actually put a new steel roof on it because it always leaked, and I just covered it with some tarps because I wasn't planning on keeping it. And it worked pretty good for this winter, but I guess it's staying. So they, I had some steel because I plan on building a new shed back in the corner, and not doing that now. But had some steel. It's actually the blue steel that was going around the bottom. I was going to go around the bottom of the shed. Had excess back there, and we used that up on the roof. Put the new steel roof on it, and it's just all fixed up nice. But we're gonna paint the corners and everything. We got this base coat. My brother-in-law, he's a little fanatical about the painting. It's gotta be someone he coats a primer, and then the paint, it's gotta be all cleaned and everything else. And I've actually, we're on the 3rd gallon of paint for this thing, and I bought 1 gallon of paint. I thought, okay, fine, let's make it look a little nice. I bought a gallon of paint, splurged, bought a gallon of paint. We're on our 3rd gallon. He just keeps going. I told him, I said, that's all the blue paint they got into UP, but he's got some little bit left to do on the edges. It's been a very warm day. And then this door over here, the hinge down here has been broken. That they got all fixed and everything. Nice little shed now. But it's coming along really nice. And it's all color matched to the siding and everything. So, pretty cool. Well guys, this is all done. Sidewalk is poured. Got grass planted. I got that all dirt brought in there, and I got it all leveled off nice and everything. Got grass seed all put in there and covered up with straw. Got all the weeds out of this whole area here, and we did all that. Put down some landscaping fabric and everything, and then put in some red bark. Covers that up, and that is all done. It's all nice looking. Figure somebody wants to have some plants or something in here, some flower plants. You can put some pots in here and plant some flowers. We're also getting a road torn apart. They're putting a brand new road in this place. So next I need to deal with that chimney up there. I'm gonna go and patch that in, and I gotta fix the pipes on the back. And my sister and her husband are finishing painting the shed, and then they're gonna finish with the deck. Well, them pipes are all fixed up there. Don't think you can see. You can see the corner of the chimney. It's all patched in. It's a little different color. It's got to dry and it'll blend into it. Pipes are all in there. I do not have the little V things connected that keep the snow from doing that. I need to get my welder rigged up and make something, and I don't have that all set up right now. So it'll be in probably a month or so, and then I'll just make up some kind of like little snow plow, metal plows to put on the roof in front of those pipes that makes the snow diverted away from those pipes. I lowered that big pipe. There was no reason for it to be that high. I watched it all winter long. It never gets over like 1.5 feet out there. When it does, then the sun comes out, hits the roof, and all the snow comes off like an avalanche. So we're all good. We're all done. This shed, I believe they're done, but they have been painting and painting and painting and fixing and putting all kinds of boards on it. And they made this here soffit thing. It's a chunk of the soffit I used. Had a little bit left. They put it on this edge. The sister says so it gets airflow up in there. I don't know why it needs airflow. It's got a new metal roof. Everything else is good. So I'm gonna end this video here. I know I was saying something about going inside and everything else, but I'm not there yet. I'm not there. Talk again. I'm not done. Time is running out on me, and Had a rain day, so I lost one day and stuff. I thought I'd be done by now, but I'm not. So I got a couple just little projects to do around here, and I'll come back and just do a final video after I get all cleaned up and everything around here, and do a tour through the whole house and show a before and after. So just going to be a little quick video showing the progress on the Ferry House, Yooper House, whatever you guys want to call it. I know, saw some people in the comments I saw, they were saying, what is it, a Ferry House or is it a Yooper House? I don't know. We're up here in Yooperville. There's ferries on the wall. I've called it both things many a times. But there you go. Got quite a bit of projects going. This place is looking quite different than what it started out as. So it's pretty nice. So I'm going to let you guys go. I hope everybody out there is having themselves a great day, great night as they watch this here video. And if you're not, you can certainly try that all over again tomorrow. God bless you guys.